Hello, welcome to It's All Jan. Today I want to share with you a cookie sheet magnetic board that I made, and I'm doing some renovation in my spare bedroom, changing it into an office, and I wanted to sort of make like a little message center for myself. So here is my fancy DIY. So I just went to the dollar store and I purchased, dollar store cookie sheet. I've seen these on this idea on Pinterest. They're not the best. I don't think I would probably cook on it, but it certainly will fit the purposes of making a magnetic board. I also bought this contact paper from the Dollar Tree, which I was shocked that they had something this pretty. And I've already measured it out. So I've made one already, and I kind of cut it exactly to size, and it kind of slid. So this time I cut it a little bit bigger. I have my X-Acto knife, and the other tool that I use that I bought years and years ago is this Pampered Chef scraper, like bench scraper thing, and it has this end is kind of like rubbery, and then this end is straight. So this I found to be very helpful. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to peel an end of my contact paper, and I'm going to start it. Now the reason that I cut it a little bit bigger this time is because I found on the first one that I did that I had a little bit of slippage. Now the most important thing that you want to do here is be very careful when you stick it down the first time. And what I did is I didn't totally secure the corners and the edges. I just mostly wanted to make sure that I have the paper down, because then I can take the X-Acto knife and go in and clean up the edges. So I've got it started, and now I'm gonna take my little scraper thing, and I found for this part that this rubber part works well. Unfortunately, I have an air bubble here, so we'll just deal with that. It doesn't have to be completely perfect, but as you can see, I'm just going in to the side here. Use this piece to kind of give me that fine cut. And now hopefully from this point on, I'll have less air bubbles. And so just pull it a little bit. Actually, I think it works better this way. And press it down. I mean, if you're wanting it to be perfect, which I would love for it to be perfect, I like to think I'm a perfectionist, but unfortunately I'm not. I try, right? We can try, we can always try. So just little bits at a time. Little bits at a time. I love this paper. I have it in gray and white as well. And I use that in my bathroom to cover my linen shelves in my bathroom. Alright, so I'm going to just keep on working this out. So you can see how much the paper slid. So this is actually pretty good. The first one I had to sort of like piece together. It was a little bit of a mess, but you know, it's all right. It's just gonna hold messages and whatnot. And then I still have air bubbles. I mean, and try to work those out. Looks terrible on camera, but okay. But it's okay though. I mean, you're not really gonna know because you're gonna have papers on there and whatever else. Okay, that part's done. Now, this straight edge is when this comes in handy, because now I'm going to put a straight edge. I'm still gonna try to push some of these air bubbles out still. Now it's a little tricky with the look at that one. Push that way out. It's a little tricky with the corners because they're not square, they're rounds. And now I'm just going to take my X-Acto knife. I'm going to go along the edge. Alright, so now I'll just take that excess off. Look, comes out perfect. Do this one. Sorry, I'm a lefty, and then it makes it difficult sometimes. We live in a right-handed world. Now, if you feel like, so as you can see here, like I feel like the paper didn't get like super to the corner. So I'm just gonna take my little tool there, and then I'm gonna squirt it again. I may have to hold that a little bit. And if it comes up a little bit, I mean, it's sticky paper, so you can just push it right back down. Like I said, the corners are a little difficult. All right, just press that in. That's pretty good. A little bit. And we'll do this side. And you can feel like, get your blade like right in the groove there. I'll just use my blade, let's pick it up a little bit. Oh yeah, like that, that's good, perfect. Love that. Do the corner. Perfect. And that's coming out beautifully. And you can see where, like, because we had some slippage, like this part right here is absolutely perfect. So if we take this off, start it with my knife, and then I have one more corner on the edge. Okay. So again, I think I need my little tool here. Apologize for that ding. Just run that along the edge. That might not have been so good. So I'm just going to press that down. I'm going to run that again. I'll start from this end. So even where I kind of made that little extra little cut, it's perfectly fine. All right, now these air bubbles are kind of making me a little crazy. So I'm just gonna see if I can push them out a little bit more. A little bit. And just keep pushing them. And put a, oh, that's a terrible noise. But you're gonna put a little bit of pressure. Just keep pushing it to the edge. Keep pushing it to the edge. And you see it comes out. Let's try this side. Let's see. Apply that pressure again. So, you know, again, theoretically, I want it to be perfect. But unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world. So another thing that I did is I bought these magnetic clips as well from the dollar store. And it has this kind of like weird design. I actually thought they were self-adhesive strips. But I found that they're very easy to peel off. So that's what I did. And then I took some of my contrasting, as you can see here, gray contact paper. And I cut little squares. Let's see if I can get this on straight this time. Let's see if we can do, oh, it's still a little bit crooked. We can actually fix that. Go in with our X-Acto knife. And just fix that. If that, well, we'll get that thumb out of the way. If that bothers us that much. Look at that. Much better than that. Unless that's sort of your thing. And it is. Adjust this light a little bit. Alright. And if it is, if you like this, leave it. That's up to you, right? Alright. So I will do one more. And then I'll finish this up. You could probably just put stickers on here if you wanted. So again, little shards all over the place. That. Oh yeah, that one went on really well. Perfect. Now I think I made a mistake here and I put this one going a different way. So make sure that my last one goes in this direction so they kind of match. Yes. Alrighty, now I'll stick this on. I'm sure I'm not the first person that has done this, but just sharing the evolution of taking my spare bedroom, which will still have a bed in it, and creating an office for myself for my current day job, which actually won't be lasting that much longer, because as with corporate America these days, companies are right-sizing, downsizing. That's okay, I'll be fine. I also have a reselling business, so I'm sort of switching gears, doing a little reselling, more reselling, some DIYs. See, I love this knife, except for that part came off, but that's okay. Just like the fact that it retracts, nobody can hurt themselves. So I'll do some DIYs, some unboxings, all kinds of fun things. All right, so let me finish up and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, so we're back. So this is my little command center. So this is the first sheet that I did, and I just hooked it to the wall. Put some little clips in there and these little page thingies that have little paper clips. I don't know where I bought those. And then my other clips, and I think that they just look so much better. Then I put a little command clip here so I can put my headphones that are non-Apple. A little cork board to keep me busy. This is the pink color that I just recently did. Work stuff. I mean, these little push pins, and I actually just used some glitter and some paint. And then this is the one that we made together. Now I can still see some of these hole pockets. I don't know. I might go back in and try to get those out because that's kind of bugging me. But that's it. That is my command center as it stands right now, and I think it looks pretty good. And there's more stuff going on up there. I'll share that later. Bye.